Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, there ain't no gentlemen to open up the doors. There ain't no ladies now, there's only pigs and whores. And even kids will kick your shins and give you sass. Nobody's got no class. Hey guys, Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's it going? Good? Good. So I had to jump in on this. A few things going on right now. Literally, I don't watch the mainstream media at all because after the coronavirus, I realized that certain like supernatural features that could probably bring the ring girl to kill you in 7 days or something. So, I really do actually only get most of my news from YouTube and Facebook. And it's actually pretty much like well-rounded, although, I go to, of course, The Guardian and The Intercept, and then I look at the BBC, and then I look at other people's, like, other nations' newspapers to see what they're writing about us, and then I kind of compare that, and then from that I get, like, a little bit of a gist of, like, what exactly is really happening. But don't ever watch the mainstream media, because that's just bullshit. Both views are complete distractions from actually what's really happening. 40% of the country doesn't think that. They think that the Republicans or the Democrats are always right. And that's one thing, is really just putting our country in danger, guys. It's putting our country in danger. So, get this. When I say my Facebook is well-rounded, it means I have friends from like all left, the far left, the right, the far right, the middle. I have friends from all over. So I kind of get a well-rounded like gist of like what people think as far as ideology. The thing that's getting me here is apparently there's some character assassination going on with George Floyd. Apparently he had a white baggie. I mean, he didn't really they didn't find it. He could have had a white baggie. Yeah, this is the exact same thing they did with Trayvon Martin when George Zimmerman shot him in the back when he was carrying Skittles and iced tea. They gave him a toxicology report, said he had marijuana in his system, and boom, he's a thug, Bill O'Reilly. So, also, as the conservatives know, Brett Kavanaugh, when he was Trump's pick for the Supreme Court, Trump excluded Merrick Garland, which was Obama's pick, kind of just like put him aside, threw everything they had at Brett Kavanaugh. He was a rapist. They brought out his calendars, they brought Squee, it made him cry, say I like beer. Anyway, they did a lot of character assassination on Brett Kavanaugh. And they even did a whole Me Too thing, which turns out they don't really even care about at all. So conservatives should realize what character assassination is. They character assassinated. I mean, everybody in politics is always being character assassinated. You're a Russian asset. You're a fascist. You're Orange Hitler. Everyone's always being, what was Obama? He was a Muslim birther, right? Kenyan Muslim socialist. Thing is, I'm kind of disappointed at my friends, okay? Y'all watch Nation Politics, you know these political devices, and yet I'm seeing you guys share propaganda. Why? Why are you still sharing propaganda? Why are you sharing this? You should be helping me get rid of this stuff. That's what we're supposed to do, guys. Please stop sharing it. We need to be better. Also, apparently, J.K. Rowling made some non-considerate tweets about the transgender community. When I was reading them, I didn't really think that they were about the transgender community. They were pretty much just like about women, what women do, and the experiences women have gone through collectively. And, she's a woman, so I don't have that perspective. But she does, because she's a woman. I tried to explain to my transgender friends that she has no idea the perspective of a transgendered person because she's not. So she's not meaning this in like a hateful way. She's meaning it in an ignorant way. Doesn't mean that she should be canceled and her book should be burned. And then she should go with Roseanne. And who else did y'all cancel? Kevin Hart from the Oscars. And she should sit in a corner and cry and think about what she's done. Everybody's got different opinions in this country. And we have a constitution, we have a free speech amendment, and we have a right to bear arms, and we have rights of privacy. You can't pick and choose those amendments, guys. They're in the Constitution. Which is why I say that those mandates were unconstitutional, and these curfews are also unconstitutional. You have to be consistent, because if you're not consistent, you're a hypocrite, A. B, you're a moron. C, you're a partisan. And four, you're a tool. You're a tool of the establishment. The reason this propaganda is coming out is because they want you to share it. You're doing that. You are unwittingly a tool of the establishment when you share propaganda. That's why they put it out there, so you can share it, so it can spread, so people can believe it, see it from all these different angles. This person says this. This person says, that's how they did with weapons of mass destruction. Kelly says weapons of mass destruction. Sean Hannity says weapons of mass destruction. Bill O'Reilly says weapons of mass destruction. It's coming from CNN, it's coming from MSNBC, it's coming from CBS, it's coming from NBC. Sooner or later, you guys hear weapons of mass destruction in your head. You don't remember the first time you heard it. You heard it everywhere. It's inside of you now. It's imprinted inside of you. That's what propaganda is. They try to brainwash you into thinking something's going on, when in fact, it's only distract that the 1% own more wealth than the bottom 90% combined, and the Coronavirus CARES Act was the last extraction, the looting of our entire economic wealth. And it is only a matter of time until this Ponzi scheme of free market trade crashes within itself, because it's being buttressed by government money. A free market buttressed by government money. Does that sound like a free market? Does that sound like it makes sense? Does that sound like it's sound, solid, solvent? It doesn't, right? This whole thing's gonna fall apart real soon. People are gonna be out of work. And once the CARES enhanced unemployment expires in July 30th, people will be evicted from their homes. People will be jobless, and then we'll experience a Great Depression like we've never seen, not even in the Great Depression, because literally there will be no jobs at all, okay? So, Andrew Yang was warning about this. The coronavirus has accelerated it times 10, and it's here. So if we don't focus on the reality of what's happening and what's going on, we keep sharing propaganda, keep getting mad at people for saying things they don't understand, instead of focusing on the important things and prioritizing that, we're never, ever gonna get to solutions. It's not left or right, it's forward.
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?